Hey, what's up everyone and welcome to our YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to use Monday.com for project management. Monday.com is a super intuitive work management platform that allows you to plan events, manage sprints, track campaigns, and basically run your entire business operations from one central hub. And I know that sounds almost too good to be true, but stick with me because in the next few minutes, I'm going to walk you through exactly how simple it is to get set up and show you some of my favorite features that make this platform so powerful. So without much further ado, let's get right into the video. And I'm going to start by setting up our very first workspace. You can think of a workspace kind of like a digital office or project war room where your team can come together to collaborate. So to create one, simply head over to monday.com and then click get started. The sign up process only takes a minute and you don't need to enter any payment information, which is great. And once you're signed in, you will arrive at your home dashboard, which gives you a high-level view of all of your workspaces, boards, and notifications in one place. Over onto the left side, we have the option to create a new workspace, and this one is currently called New Workspace by default. You can update that by clicking on the ellipsis icon and then renaming it. I'm going to set up a workspace to plan my next project, and I can name it anything I want, so I'm going to go with this name. If this is your first time using Monday, then feel free to follow along with your own workspace name and project focus until you can branch out and plan your own project accordingly. Now, when we click into our new workspace, we can start adding boards. And you can think of boards like digital whiteboards where you can manage projects and track progress on specific initiatives. There are a lot of templates already available if you want to just select something pre-built, but you can also start from scratch. So click the plus icon and then you can title your first board whatever you want it to be. We can set permissions if you want to limit access, but we can stick with main for now so all users can view and edit. And we can also customize the terminology. Let's stick with items for our task units. And that's it. Just like that, we've created our first board very easily. The interface is really intuitive with all the color coding, graphs, and icons that allow you to visualize status and progress at a glance. I'm going to set up groups for the 3 high-level buckets of work that we need to tackle first. And this can be really anything that you want it to be. So for example, planning opening festivities, hiring staff, and prepping the actual store location if that's the kind of project that you're going for. And don't stress out on these too much because we can always rearrange these later by dragging and dropping. Now within each group, I can start by entering specific tasks as items. So for this demo, I'm going to keep adding more items that might help us accomplish that goal. And just like with groups, I can reorder items by clicking and dragging or open the context menu to make the changes, like modifying the priority levels. This really allows you to organize your tasks in a way that makes sense for your own plans. We also have the ability to create sub-items for even deeper task breakdowns. I also want to make sure I provide any helpful tips or additional context to my team as they own each item. And this allows me to add comments directly connected to any item or even sub-item. It keeps all that crucial information housed right next to the task instead of getting lost across tons of different inboxes or email threads. No more scrolling endlessly to hunt down any directives or details. We can also collaborate by mentioning teammates right in a comment so they can get notified, or include the entire team to loop everyone in. And this makes it very easy to provide guidance and answer questions without pulling people into unnecessary meetings. And now that we've structured our basic task hierarchy, we can also track additional metadata in columns. For any item, I can assign owners, set a status like in progress or complete, add a due date, priority levels, and tons more. We have complete flexibility to add or remove columns that are most relevant to how we want to manage and track this particular project. And if you need to visualize your own data differently, then no problem, as Monday.com allows you to save multiple views, like a Kanban board, so you can drag items through status stages on cards, and remember, same task, just different ways to view them. In the left sidebar, click My Work and you will see all of your assigned items chronologically in one place. This allows me to easily stay on track with what I need to do and complete this week, next week, etc. no matter how many boards you have going. I can check in on my personal workload in just minutes. If you want to create a dashboard, then click the plus button again and select Create Dashboard. This allows you to create an executive summary type hub, pulling in top-level metrics across all your boards. I can also add widgets to display charts and graphs summarizing status and completion rates. It becomes my one-stop shop to understand resource allocation, spot bottlenecks, and inform better decisions across all active projects. And that covers most of the main features and functionality, but let me show you one final power up to make managing all this a breeze. So over in Automate tab, you can easily set up triggers and notifications to alert you when certain conditions are met. For example, I want to know immediately if any item gets marked as stuck so I can proactively help remove some roadblocks. You can select the preset template and specify that a status change to stuck should notify me via email. And after that, without having to constantly check all the boards manually, you can get pinged right away anytime your team needs assistance to unblock progress. Just one of the many creative ways that you can leverage automations. And with that, we will have reached the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Let us know if you have any other questions in the comment section down below. And if you've enjoyed today's video, then give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you don't miss out on any follow-up content that we can make related to this one.